Welcome back to another update on the FV4005 project. As you saw in the last video, we were in fact running up this engine, which will be the engine we use in it. It's not the original, it's actually a reconditioned one, but this was running really well. But today, we need to get the vehicle out of the workshop. We then need to take the track off and then bring it back inside, jack it all up, put it on wooden sleepers, and then remove the road wheels, ready so we can actually get in all the nooks and crannies and needle gun. Now, I did originally plan on aquablasting the entire hull, but my compressor's broken, so I'm just down to a standard compressor. We don't have time really to be waiting months for things to get repaired, especially over the Christmas period. It's not easy to get people to do things. So we're just soldering on, or shall I say, Jack is soldering on with a needle gun to make sure this is done in time for Tankfest, and he's already made quite a good progress on this, and we'll show you very soon. But firstly, we had to start off with loosening the track tensioning nuts, which are very, very, very stiff. With the tracks now slack, we needed to take the circlip off, remove the track pin, and split the track. Jack, we broke one of your screwdrivers yesterday.
Oh, for f***'s sake!
The big one stuck the end of it off.
And we were
What, the really big one?
The sad thing was, we were using it as a
No,
screwdriver.
the really big one was already bust.
No, it wasn't. It was when we finished.
No, there's one down from the really big
Oh, one down, yeah, well,
really
he's got
taking-
a spare one of those on the
There it
snap-on
is.
van, so it's
We were
fine.
taking the only... we were actually using it as a screwdriver.
Yeah, I bet you were,
We
yeah.
did have the Stilson round the shaft.
Yeah, exactly. No, except for more use. Oh, that moved.
Oh, that moves. Well, have a look at this.
True.
Get in here, look at this.
I don't want to get that close to you.
Get in here, get your hand in here. Ow,
Watch
my
this
hand.
pin get pounded.
Bit more. Oh, it's going.
Well, get some gloves, you
Didn't feel a thing.
Do you want a mitten?
Try and hit the actual thing we're in. That's it. That's it. Right. Okay.
We want a little one first before we start with the big one.
All the other people go, oh, you shouldn't split the tracks like that. Oh, it's
We've
like
got-
how we did it in the army.
Yeah. Or Adam.
I think we'll start with Jack.
Good idea. Yeah, that's how you want to hold that.
Well, how do you want me to hold it?
That bit butts up to there, you
Oh, you're going to be able to that.
Of course I am. You
course
stop
you
waving it
fucking
around like a
hate.
fuck.
Be able to hit that shit. Hold it.
Hold you. I hit it. Don't hold your hand there, that's not going to work.
Come on, I've got gloves on.
They're not safety boots, I'll bust all 5 of your toes, you silly tit.
I've got 6 back. Come on. Try the thing. Hit the thing, right? That was a good one. Keep going, Jack. Go on. All the way. Go on. Keep going.
Need the longer one now. Bottomed out.
From down.
I have that problem.
Yeah. Putting your trousers on.
We? At least I don't have webbed feet like you. Red bastard.
Hold still.
Oh, Jack.
You're making a great job of it.
I tell you what.
Go on. Go on. You can do it. I believe in you.
That's made all the difference. That bit of relief. We've bottomed out again, just put that pin in.
See if you can hammer that bit all the way through.
Oh, you get me angry. If I something that'll piss me off, I'll put it through.
You. That's out.
We should have put that U-shackle around it before we did that.
Come on, come back, come back, come back. This is probably where it's all a bad idea.
Oh, you can, mate.
Oh, come here.
No, you can't do it like that.
Oh, shut up. You got lucky.
I don't think it's going to go so well inside, to be fair.
That was a bit rude.
Moving round to the other side, it actually also came out with similar ease.
Yeah, let's go with a smaller target. Because Jack... Oh, yeah, good point.
Not you.
There you go. Go on. Go to the next size.
Go for it. Full set. Yeah!
Easy peasy, that's the easiest. We didn't even fall out that much.
Right, so as you've seen, we've ripped all the road wheels off. We've got it all jacked up. Jack has done this entire side, all inside, all the nuts and crannies and the bits you just cannot get to. If you imagine when the road wheel's on, the road wheel covers this whole area here. So we want to make a thorough job of this, really get in and get in every little place. Plus, once we've got it all painted, there's lots of greases and grease points. Now, amazingly, this chassis was actually in pretty good condition, and all of the points aren't seized up on the. This is basically a dampener. So when the gun fires, this helps keeps it steady. If you look at a Centurion BARV like what we've got, or a Centurion ARV, they don't actually have these stabilizers, these dampers. That's more for keeping the gun stable. Anyway, so Jack has done the entire side now. Sprocket's all looking really good. We probably will take the sprocket off so we can paint behind there. It's a pretty easy job. There's just a few more things we need to do before we can prime. Obviously we've got the other side to do yet, but there's things like this. This bracket here would have been to hold the gun down in transport. It would have held the original Centurion gun down with the original Centurion turret. Now this didn't have an original Centurion turret, so it didn't have a holder. So that needs to be cut off. Various other bits like this. The actual intake design was different, the air intake on these. So all that will have to be cut off flush with the hull there, as will that. This is the exhaust point for the little donkey engine. That'll all have to be remade. The exhaust silencer's only about this long. That's all rotted out. There's some bits here. We've managed to undo the main exhaust. This is where the main engine exhaust, one side comes out. All but of course one snapped. It wouldn't be as. Oh well. So we've got them threads to sort out, but they're pretty good. So moving around to the front, we have already started chopping off the other bits and pieces that shouldn't actually be on this vehicle, because we're trying to make it replicate the original hull. There was all sorts of strange brackets on this, as you see there. These brackets here are actually to hold sections of track link. This particular one would have had a spare set there and a spare set there and a guard around it. Again, I don't know what these bits are for, all obviously to do with this when they were using it in testing. So we're going to cut all that off, linish that back so you can't tell anything's ever been welded to it. There's also, I thought it was a gash or where it rammed into something, but it actually looks like it's actually had something welded on the front here at some point. Yeah, and there's also bolts here, obviously bolt something on. Again, we don't really know the full history of this hull. All we do know is it's done a lot of testing in its life. It could even be the original hull, just modified. We just don't know. So as you can see the other side, you can really see the difference Jack's made. So this is the unneedle gun side. This is just power washed to death. Now we couldn't get in there with a power washer because we had road wheels on at the time, but you can really see the difference needle gunning makes. Now it takes ages, but it does actually do a good job. And the beauty of it really is Jack can be inside in the nice and warm shed rather than outside freezing cold, and well actually me freezing cold with the aqua blaster, so that's good. Early Centurions should have different road wheels. So let's have a look at the early Centurion road wheel. So this road wheel is exactly the same pretty much as a Chieftain, except for these holes here. Now they're how you tell if it's off an early Centurion chassis. Being a Mark III, it would have had road wheels with these distinct holes in. We do actually have enough to do the outside, but we don't have a full set, so I'm going to try and get hold of a few more Centurion ones if I can. Failing that, I'll have to put Chieftain in inside wheels and Centurion outside wheels, but we haven't got one in here to show you, but those holes are how you tell the difference between Centurion and Chieftain. We'll show you a Chieftain road wheel now. I just farted. So, sorry we don't actually have much more to show you that. It's not terribly exciting, the prep, but unfortunately, the prep is the most important part, and when we do start to put paint on, you'll see it truly come to life. And thanks to everyone that's been following us since the start and that's joined recently and whenever. It's quite crazy to think that we've got to where we are with the following we have so quickly, and I appreciate everyone for that. I know we're a bit balmy compared to most people doing this sort of thing, but I think when you're doing this sort of thing, you have to be a little bit balmy. But anyway, hope you all have a great Christmas, and we shall see you in another update video on this in the new year.